everybody, namaste. So I'm bringing a quick video, just seizing the moments when I'm called to do so, and where I am right now in my parents' backyard is incredibly hot. So I had thought about perhaps putting on a t-shirt, but maybe a little bit about the point of this is this video is I'm inspired by really feeling and having comments about it's just coming to me that men are objectifying women a lot lately, and I'm feeling really rebellious against that and maybe a bit mouthy, but I don't really believe that women have to sacrifice how they want to behave or be just because of what a man's projected opinion is of her or judgment. So even in the practice of yoga, we peel off the layers of our masks and our walls, and we're getting down to the actual core of who we are. And in that process, we actually get more comfortable with our body. That's the goal anyway. Because a lot of women grow up with body issues, and I think even maybe that's why a lot of skinny, white, blonde yoga women end up being involved in yoga. And it seems like a cliche, but actually we all do perhaps have body image issues as we've been projected on as objects by men for our whole lives. So part of the process of healing is also healing that, and getting over even the anger of feeling like men are always looking at us as prey. And so I just wanted to bring that to the attention as I'm being bold enough to not put a top on to do my yoga practice and share it with people. I can be centered in myself and comfortable in my skin now because of this practice, and for that I'm eternally grateful, because I have grown up mostly as a tomboy, wearing baggy clothes and feeling ashamed when men looked at me on the street. So now, without almost pushing the edge of how men see women as prostitutes with the way that they dress, and even not just men, even we all perceive and project onto women how they appear, when again you can't judge a book by its cover, and women can dress exactly how they want. So we're pushing the limits a little bit and allowing ourselves to be in our feminine power and not be ashamed to really, if you look good, and don't shrink for anybody. Bold statements, but I think for young girls that I hope can get the courage to just be strong in who they are. And I think once we come down to the internal part of trusting in who we really are and trusting ourselves, then we feel safer to go out into the world, just knowing that we have boundaries and that we know what our limits are. And sometimes it takes a practice like yoga to get to those places inside of strength and courage. And so that's what I want to encourage. So we're being proud of who we are and being proud of the bodies that we were given, and we're working to improve them all the time and striving for health. So I just wanted to share a few stretches again that would be beneficial. And really we're doing some on our knees. We're going to just be stretching up and really getting as high as possible, and then straightening all the way down with our head down to the mat. Now this is child's pose, and staying in child's pose for a long period of time will help you just sink into it and really stretch out the lower back and the sciatica. and really just apparently 20 minutes in this posture is as good as 4 hours of sleep. So we're just resting, but we're not going to do that for this long right now. I just wanted to show the posture. And then we're going to push up into downward dog. So again, if you're having any upper back issues, stretching them with the downward dog. And here you can play around with that. Okay? And if you're going to go down into the cobra, we're trying to create a wave motion, bringing in circulation all the way through the spine, back and forth. So doing this slowly in the morning is a good way to increase circulation all along the spinal column. And then we're going to just lie down to do a quick Dr. Bali because I need the practice. I have to skip off soon, so we'll just lie flat, starting on the left, 45 degrees up, and circles, 4 times to the right, and reverse. Coming to center, reaching up, and circles. And reverse. And down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. We find our center and our peace. Pull into the chest and twist. Roll back and center. Same thing on the right. And center up, reach up, stretch, and turns. Exhaling down 45 degrees. Inhaling up through the nose, exhaling down. And pull in and twist. And roll back. Recenter both legs at once with our hands under our bum. Up 45 degrees and turns. Exhaling down slowly. Inhaling up. Working on our core, finding our strength, holding strong. And pull in. And rock. Only in doing this will you understand how good it feels. So get down on the mat or get onto your bed and rock back and forth on your spine. Clears out the toxins and the negativity. Rolling up into the shoulder stand. switching perspective. Now, the Dr. Bali session was designed to get you into the theta brainwave state, which is the space between the thoughts, really altering our consciousness to a safe, peaceful space. Where healing can happen and we can retell our stories and feel strong instead of victim. Getting circulation into our hips and upper torso, massaging our upper backs. Really boosting circulation even while lying down. Staying up in the semi-bridge. Give yourself a little massage. And then eventually working up through repetition of the series up into the shoulder stand eventually as a final goal. And entering the state of peace between your thoughts into your heart space, where we've uncovered the layers and we can speak our truth with strength and trust in ourselves first in order to bring that out into the world. And a practice outside is just amazing, even to just look up at the clouds and zone out. Allow messages that you need to receive, inspirations that will come to you, connecting with the bigger picture, balancing everything now for peace of mind and strength. And gratitude. Gratitude being the number one highest vibration, of course with love, to really bring us into a state of the present moment and realizing life is too short to complain. Even if it's this hot, find a way to enjoy it. And I know that the planet is having troubles right now. It's always been in a state of flux and change. And focusing not on the negativity of what's happening in the world, but on maybe small steps we can all make to change it by starting with ourselves and uncovering our own BS in order to move forward in health for ourselves and everybody else and the planet and the universe. And I did get this t-shirt, actually, I wanted to show yesterday at the market here in North Bay, my hometown. Great little farmer's market. Fierce. And there was another pink one, because I love pink, that said, lead with kindness. And I've been doing that for a really long time, and really just getting objectified or walked on. And I'm feeling a little bit feisty and fierce these days, and I'm thankful to my friends that are really solid and encouraging me to keep going on the path of really self-care and healing. And I'm encouraging that in anyone watching, that self-care and healing and taking the time when you need the time to get your head cleared, especially right now with the full moon happening. And the full moon was actually in alignment with the sun and the star Sirius A, so that was a lot of energy coming at us. And really what it's doing is it's shining the light on the moon, which is our subconscious, and all of our fears. So really as a collective, because the moon was in Aquarius, which is the collective, we all feel right now a little bit fearful and a little bit defensive. So go easy on each other and go easy on yourselves take the space you need, but try not to really, go too deep into fear or paranoia or really just all that negativity. Just let it go. Just drop it. Or integrate it, transmute it as best you can, and aim for the light, because that's the healing space that we all need to just feel as one and united right now, which would help a lot of the fear if we all supported each other instead of giving into all of this division, everybody with their own opinions, running wild. So again, I'm trying to just promote peace inside ourselves first in order to relate with kindness to each other, and I'm actually just fiercely promoting that. Love and light.